Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Information is not knowledge. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The only real valuable thing is intuition. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. I believe in one thing, that only a life lived for others is a life worth living. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I, or are the others crazy? We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. It's in the theory that decides what can be observed. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you that mine are still greater. It's not enough that you understand something. You also have to be able to explain it to a 5-year-old. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I have reached an age when, if someone tells me to wear socks, I don't have to. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. Nature shows us only the tail of the lion. But I do not doubt that the lion belongs to it, even though he cannot at once reveal himself because of his enormous size. Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The only rational way of educating is to be an example. If one can't help it, a warning example. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. We still do not know 1,000% of what nature has revealed to us. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. The really valuable thing is intuition. I shall never believe that God plays dice with the world. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to earn one's living at it. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it.